Hello, today I'm excited to explore this fantastic fixed blade from CIVIVI, the Elementum, my dear Watson. And let's get the obvious out of the way, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. This knife clearly derives its good looks and ergonomics from the legendary folding Elementum. What we have here is flipping awesomeness in a fixed blade format. So this knife comes in two flavours, a satin finish with polished G10 scales, which has a more traditional bushcraft vibe about it, and this badass murdered out platform that I have in front of me today. And trust me, if you're a fan of the original Elementum, you're going to want to stick around, because this bad boy is excellentum. Okay, let's investigate the merchandise. The fixed blade Elementum is currently on sale at Blade HQ for 74 bucks and change. The business end of the knife is rocking a sub 4-inch drop point blade cut from D2. It's hollow ground, has a strip of jimping, and a black stonewash finish. It's ridiculously sharp and thin behind the edge, straight out of the box, and the blade tapers up to a thickness of 0.14 inches at the spine, so it's both slicey and sturdy when you need it. Moving on down the knife, we have a full Tang construction overlaid with these beefy black slabs of G10. They're essentially identical to the scales you get on the folding Elementum, only much thicker, and the hardware and the branding is recessed, so there are no hot spots. More about the ergos later. At the back end of the merch, we have one of the more Thanks so much for your time, stay safe, and as always, keep flipping awesome knives.
Today we're checking out the Schrade Schf9. Extreme survival knife is what this has also been called in the past. This is a pretty thick beast. Let me give you a couple basic specs and then we're gonna get out here, begin to baton with it, chop with it, carve, whittle, and see if the Schrade Schf9 is worth a purchase for you. All right, let's look at a few of the basic specs here on the F9. What you have is a total weight of 15.9 ounces, so basically a pound, which is awesome, you know, good heavy weight to be able to do some really heavy batoning and chopping. What you have is a 1/4 inch thick spine, full Tang construction. Awesome, you gotta love a 1/4 inch thick. It's gonna split wood like crazy, as you're about to see here as we baton with it. Craton handles. What you have is a total blade length from the tip to the handle scales of 6.4 inches and then an actual cutting edge of 5.75 inches. So almost 6 inches there on the cutting edge, which is great. Then the steel is 1095 high carbon steel. This is made in Taiwan, it's not made here in the US. And what I found with this 1095 is that it's a little tougher to resharpen and get a good edge on than, say, my Becker products from K-Bar. And it doesn't hold its edge quite as long, so it probably doesn't have quite it probably has a lower heat treatment on it, making it really nice and tough, but it's just not quite going to hold its edge as long as, say, you know, some higher end products like an Essie or a Rat or a Becker. So but 1095, you can't complain. Comes with a nylon sheath that we'll look at as well as we get through here. So let's go ahead, get out there and begin to use the Schrade Schf9. Okay, so I want to talk real quick about the handle on the Schrade, and then we're going to start carving here. What you got is Craton handle scales. I really like that a lot. Well, everyone, thank you so much for watching this particular episode.
Well, if you're looking for a compact bushcraft knife, well then the Gerber Principle might be right up your alley. And that's right, made in Portland, Oregon, USA, out of 420 high carbon steel is this Gerber Principle. And it's got a molded polymer sheath with a ton of different options. Got a true 0 degree grind on there. Full Tang construction, as I said. Compact, but definitely has the potential to be a sick full Tang, USA made, multiple, you know, option mounted bushcraft knife, and it's not going to break the bank either. So we're going to break that all down for you today, show you pros, cons, positives, negatives, help you determine if this design is something that you should look into if you're looking for that compact Scandi ground bushcraft knife, or there's just other stuff on the market. It's better just to stay with your, you know, tried and true Moras. That's what we're going to test, check out, and answer for you today. So let's go ahead and get to it and see what this blade can do. And finally, guys, always remember, stay equipped, stay prepared. Until next time, I'll see you out there.
Hello everybody, welcome. Today we're going to look at the SOG Kiku. I think this is a very nice looking knife. Collaboration from SOG Knives and knife designer Kiku Matsuda. You can see it has these green linen micarta handles. It's kind kind of grooved right through the center there, and then along the perimeter has those little notches. The lanyard hole here at the end, pocket clip there, deep carry, allows right or left. They send you an additional one if you're a left-handed carrier. So let me show you what that looks like in the pocket. So that's what it looks like when you're carrying this knife. You do get thumb studs as far as opening goes, so nice and smooth coming out, and you get that really attractive looking blade. So it is a modified Tonto tip, has that unsharpened swedge on top, Os 8 steel. I feel like it's got almost a harpoon look. See the SOG logo there, and then Kiku Knives logo on the reverse side. As far as measurements go, you're looking at 7.75 inches overall, and thanks for watching and have a good one.
Today we're going to talk about stainless versus high carbon. I really love the Mora Garberg. It has kind of more of a bushcraft survival feel because it is Mora's first complete full Tang constructed knife, a little bit stouter than most of their other ones. A really good premium stainless steel in the Sandvik 14C28N. They do a great job heat treating it, so it's going to hold a really good edge for you. I think it's a great field steel if you're looking for a stainless steel knife. I think it's awesome. The Scandi grind, the handle ergonomics, the sheath options. For under $100, it's going to give you a little bit more of a stouter, more premium feeling knife than like its little brother, the Kansbo, or a heavy duty companion from Mora. But you're still not having to break the bank, and you're getting all of Mora's performance, which is super sweet. Well, now they've released a high carbon steel version of it. Blacked out, I believe it's called either the Garberg Black or the Garberg Carbon is what it's. Thank you guys so much. Finally, always remember, stay equipped, stay prepared. See you out there.
Here doing an in-depth review for you of the CRKT Sting ankle self-defense knife. So let's go ahead and take a look at it here, give you some quick specs for you. We got a blade length of 3.197 for the total blade length. You have an overall length of 6.85, so a little bit under 7 inches. You have a thickness of 0.137 inches. You have a weight of 3.9 ounces, so it's not too bad for the weight there. Made out of 1050 high carbon steel, and it's made out of what they call hot forged carbon steel, so I don't know what that means. Made, I believe, overseas, I think in Taiwan or China. So those are the specs for you. Let's go ahead and talk about this little guy here. It's a beefy little fixed blade knife. I'm going to tell you the good before I get to the bad. Good part is that it is razor sharp out of the box, full flat grind, dual edged, spear point. So I mean it's very, very sharp when it comes out of the box. This will definitely pierce, because that's what it's designed to do. The POU, philosophy of use for this knife, is self-defense. There's nothing else that this is really good for. You're not going to be wanting to carry this around, cutting boxes open, doing woodling and all that type of stuff, going in the bush and woods, and using this as like a little woods knife. It's not what it's designed for. It's designed for law enforcement, military, divers, all that sort of stuff. For that's the CRKT Sting. Awesome thought, poorly executed knife. Thanks for watching. Stay equipped, stay prepared, and I'll see you out there.